Hey y'all, and welcome. So this is going to be a shadow work message for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I am trying to cut down on the number of placements here. So previously I was doing Venus, but I'm not going to do that anymore just because I feel like sometimes there's too much that comes through. Alright, so you have home that just popped out, number 35, but this is your shadow work message. Please keep in mind that this may or may not resonate for you, and also that our sense of timing is not always in alignment with divine timing. So while I am aiming for, the current messages you need to come through, it may be something that has either recently passed for you or something in the near future, okay, that you might experience too. So you have 35 home and rejection, number 13. Okay, so let's see what this is about. Say what you mean is on the bottom, number 18. Self-sabotage, number 2. Okay, so are you avoiding something is what it feels like. I feel there's a sense of avoidance here, maybe close to home. What is this about, please, Holy Spirit? Let's get more shadow work message for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, Holy Spirit. And I'm sorry I'm not doing my usual setup. I'm just trying to be a little more comfortable every now and again. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alright, I'm hearing one more, so that's that. Okay. Leo, shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. What else here for Leo? Leo, shadow work. Ooh, okay, so Fated to Suffer is here, number 25. Yeah, so I feel like there's some sort of avoidance, but it's like a matter of you need to bring yourself out of it, okay? Like you're kind of keeping yourself in that energy of suffering, it feels like, okay? So yeah, okay, so you have black flower fragrance on the bottom, right? So you're holding on to something here. It feels like you're holding on to some negativity, some negative energy. Maybe this rejection. Blinded to pain, number 13. Okay, so yeah, see, there's the avoidance. I feel like there's avoidance. Okay, maybe some avoidance to pain. Or maybe some avoidance of maybe your hand in what occurred that caused this pain. As far as the rejection. So you have number 13 twice. Right? Number 35 and number 25. Yeah, so I feel like there's some sense of loss here. Okay, there's some sense of something that didn't really like come together, didn't work out here is what it feels like, okay? So say what you mean. So perchance to dream, number 28. All right, so I feel like yeah, I feel like you're kind of just putting the focus elsewhere. All right, so let's get tarot here. All right, so we're going to use this double deck here. All right, light, shadow. I'm going to start with light to clarify, and then I will get the shadow energy for this after. All right, so let's clarify home for Leo's shadow work. Please, Holy Spirit, clarify home for Leo's shadow work. I still haven't used these very much. I took a break from these shadow reads, and so they didn't get used. All right. In that time that I was breaking. Clarify home for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify home for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, yeah. All right, one more. I definitely feel some avoidance, I feel like. Okay. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Clarify home in regard to Leo's shadow work message. Why is home here for Leo? I'm going to do that. Clarify home for Leo. Thank you. Okay, so Four of Wands. Okay, so something feels unstable here. Something feels like it might have fallen apart almost. It feels like to me. Okay, I feel like there's a separation here. All right. Things are not stable. Five of Cups is here on the bottom. Yeah, okay, so we have some sadness here, some disappointment. I feel like the Empress is here. Okay, so maybe somebody wasn't giving to the connection. Somebody wasn't giving to some relationship that they have in the home. Okay, I feel like there's a lack of nurturing. There's a lack of love. All right. King of Wands. Okay, somebody could also be manipulative. I feel like somebody may have also stepped out here. Okay, because you also have the Three of Cups. So maybe this is somebody who doesn't know how to be monogamous, is what I'm feeling like. Maybe somebody doesn't know how to be monogamous. Okay, again, this could also be speaking to like the friendship between you and a person at home. Okay, but I'm really kind of feeling like this is somebody who doesn't know how to be loyal. Okay. Let me see. Let's clarify rejection here, please, Holy Spirit, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising shadow work. Okay, yeah. So Queen of Swords. I feel like somebody was kind of brutal here. Somebody was kind of hurtful. And there's this Eight of Cups energy. So I feel like somebody was walking away. Somebody walked away here. Okay, and I feel like they could have been cold to the other person here. They could have been you know, detached and cold. I feel like, okay, just kind of harsh in their approach prior to leaving. Okay, with this rejection. I'm also hearing with this that maybe somebody felt like they had no choice but to be a bit more harsh, okay, in their words upon leaving. So you have the Chariot here. Yeah, moving on, moving forward. The Magician is here. Okay, manifesting a new start here. Could also be that somebody was a bit manipulative in the situation. Maybe somebody was trying to keep someone from leaving. Okay, but why are we doing that? Why would we want to be with somebody who doesn't want to be with us? Clarify fated to suffer here. Whew, okay. So you have the Lovers. Yeah, okay, so I feel like somebody just feels they're never going to be a part of something worthwhile here. Okay, they feel like they're never going to be a part of anything in general, even if it's not really worthwhile, because I almost feel like somebody was willing to settle on, you know, staying in a loveless situation, okay, an unhappy situation. So that's what I feel like this person is just like, you know, feeling like things just don't work out, right? Yeah, Five of Cups again on the bottom, all right? So clarify blinded to pain for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message for Leo. And please also keep in mind, if this isn't resonating for you, it could be, you know, somebody around you as well, okay? Or the other person that you might be dealing with. So blinded to pain here with the Seven of Cups. All right, yeah. So I feel like there's illusions here. Somebody's just kind of like, you know, smoke screens, right? Like, that's what I feel like this is. It's just kind of, you know, putting on this act as if, you know, not paying attention to what's under the surface. It's easier, or so you think. Okay, Queen of Cups is here. Yeah, I feel like somebody's ignoring their feelings. Somebody's ignoring their emotions here, okay? They're not wanting to address it. They're not wanting to deal with it. All right, so let's clarify the Four of Wands with home for Leo's shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. What about the Four of Wands and home for Leo's shadow work? Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify Four of Wands with home. Why is this here for Leo's shadow work message? I'm hearing one more. Clarify Four of Wands, please, Holy Spirit, with home for Leo's shadow work message. The Wheel. Alright, so I feel like something here didn't go in your favor, or maybe it didn't go in the other person's favor, but I feel like, you know, there's definitely something This is definitely needing to move in a new direction, I feel like, okay? But I do feel like maybe somebody lost out here on something, okay? Maybe they lost out on some, you know, fortune or something like that, all right, with this separation. All right, and maybe that's why, you know, this fated to suffer energy is here as well. On the bottom is the Page of Serpents. Yeah, okay, so I feel like somebody has some sort of like financial loss in this situation, okay? Look at that. 6 of Wands wants to come out also, yeah. I feel like somebody lost something here. King of Wands on the bottom. All right, and Ace of Wands. All right, so let's clarify Queen of Swords and the 8 of Cups with rejection for Leo shadow work. Maybe this is you kind of like accepting things for what they are here and, you know, moving a new direction. So Queen of Swords, but first you have to address something here. Clarify the Queen of Swords with the 8 of Cups and rejection for Leo shadow work. King of Cups. All right, yeah. So I feel like somebody here had a lot of love to give and somebody else was like cold and detached from the connection, okay? So somebody was definitely rejected here, and okay, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air energy, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have a little bit of fire energy, all right. What's on the bottom here? Yeah, 4 of Swords, okay. So I feel like somebody was emotionally detached. All right, somebody may have strategized how to get out of the situation. All right, they may have also, like I said, stepped outside of the connection. All right, and I feel like it caused a big uproar here. And I do feel like there was harsh words spoken. And maybe, you know, that's sort of haunting somebody else here, it feels like. Clarify the Lovers with Fated to Suffer for Leo shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify the Lovers with the Fated to Suffer Leo shadow work message. Again, the Lovers. It just wasn't what it appeared to be on the surface, okay? It lacked the depth here, okay? Because somebody was emotionally disconnected while the other person was extremely attached, it feels like, okay? And so I feel like this person just really feels that there is no hope, all right? And, you know, almost like their luck is not going to change for the better. Yeah, Ace of Cups is here. And the Queen of Wands. I feel like somebody feels like things are just never going to change for the better here. Like their luck is just never going to be any different than it's been. It's a terrible thing to feel. Okay. Clarify 7 of Cups with Blinded to Pain for Leo's shadow work. Yeah, 4 of Swords. So I feel like there's healing being prevented here because you are neglecting to actually look at the situation for what it is, you know, in order to like really process and deal with it here, okay? I feel like you're kind of holding on to the rejection here, okay? Somebody's holding on to rejection rather than accepting it and, you know, healing from it and moving forward. They are neglecting to do that for themselves. Yeah, Knight of Serpents on the bottom, okay? So I feel like, you know, you have to be able to close out this cycle in order to, you know, proceed ahead. And, you know, in order for a new opportunity, a better opportunity to come in, I feel like it's necessary that you lift your vibration, okay, that you heal yourself so that, you know, it's like that's the frequency you're putting off, is this, you know, energy of suffering and holding on to something that, you know, maybe wasn't meant for you in the first place, okay? I feel it's not meant for you in the first place, that means there's something better for you out there. But it's a matter of you doing what you need to do, you know, for yourself first, okay, in order to, you know, be ready for that. Okay, sorry, I had to stop that because of my children. So let's get back to it here. Please, Holy Spirit, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What advice do you have? What more do you have here for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in regards to this shadow work message? Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please, Holy Spirit, shadow work message. I feel like maybe, you know, this is just kind of a karmic lesson here. It was a karmic situation. And better things lie ahead with that Wheel of Fortune, but it's like you're kind of fighting the healing process, and so it's delaying that forward motion. Okay, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What more in regard to Leo's shadow work? Okay, I'm hearing one more. I think I've done enough shuffling. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Shadow work message here for Leo. Please, Holy Spirit. What else here? Awareness, yeah. Okay, so I feel like this is being aware of, you know, the fact that you're kind of, it's like that smoke screen. This is what I'm thinking about when I see this card right now. It's like the smoke screen here. You see how this person is like peeking out of that screen, right? Like, and so I feel as though this is a matter of you coming out from that illusion, okay? You coming out from that denial almost is what it feels like, okay? Coming out from that sense of denial and just really acknowledging and addressing things for what they are, all right? And so that you can heal and move forward. Ripeness is on the bottom. So I feel like this is about growing, okay? I feel like it's time to grow here. It's time to move ahead, all right? So, you know, in order to do that, it's a matter of turning in, and I feel like coming to terms with things, making peace with things as far as this Lover's energy is concerned, okay? What else here for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in regard to this shadow work message, please, Holy Spirit? Transformation, there it is. Okay, so there's the healing, there's the transformative energy here, all right, which is really beautiful. But I feel like first you have to allow it here, all right? And I also feel like, you know, it's definitely tapping into, like, you know, I feel like the crown chakra and whatnot here, okay? And really analyzing, addressing it so that you can heal, okay? I'm all tripping over words. All right. Suppression. Yeah, see? There's a sense of denial. There's a sense of avoidance, like I, you know, said from the beginning here, all right? And I feel like this just, eventually this just, you know, it just builds and builds and builds to a point where I feel like it starts to come out. It starts seeping out into your everyday life in, you know, negative ways. And it starts affecting all sorts of different aspects of your life, okay? In, you know, in different ways, you know, when you're suppressing, when it's building, okay, it's eventually going to come out. And I feel like it's going to have this negative, you know, like a negative domino effect, right? Like, that's what I'm going to feel from that, okay? So let's get one more here, please, Holy Spirit, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in regard to the shadow work message. What else here for Leo's shadow work message, please, Holy Spirit? Oh, compromise. Okay, so I feel like this is you kind of needing to compromise, you know, like with yourself or for yourself, okay? Like, I feel like this is you needing to make peace. This is what I'm taking from this card right now, okay? I feel like this is you kind of being like, in two minds, because it's like you're trying to, you know, portray like this, you know, one image as far as like being blinded to pain, but in reality, like, you know, it's there, it's under the surface, and you're needing to really kind of, you know, acknowledge it and process it and move through it here. So I feel like this is kind of what this is this is the compromise with yourself, okay? As far as this transformation is concerned. All right, and so on the bottom is sharing, okay? So maybe you're needing to talk this out with somebody. Maybe you're holding on to it, okay? And you're needing to express it here some way or another, okay? Maybe, you know, there's some sort of creative outlet. It doesn't necessarily have to be with a person whom, you know, you feel rejected you here or what have you, okay? But I feel like, you know, this could be some sort of creative outlet where you just kind of get it out there, okay? Put it out into the universe. You could even like write it out and, you know, have a little ceremony and burn it, okay? After you write it out. And it's like just releasing that into the universe and letting it go, right? I feel like that's what that is, okay? So let's get final messages here, please, Holy Spirit, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo. I'm also... Okay, forgive me for that. My thing is a little off balance. So in any event, what I'm also picking up is that maybe for some of you, this was a matter of you leaving home, and maybe there was a sense of like somebody feeling betrayed by this, okay? And so maybe this is a matter of you, you know, working this out, talking it out, making peace here, okay? Just kind of like, you know, not necessarily like having an answer to somebody about like the reason why you do what you do, but it's just like, you know, letting them know, like, you know, it wasn't personal, it's just this is what I needed to do for me type thing, okay? All right, so let's get some advice messages here, please, Holy Spirit, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You know, maybe there's, I feel like there might be like a karmic lesson needing to be, you know, wrapped up here, okay? As far as like fated to suffer, it's like I said, if you like, you know, left home and somebody feels rejected here, or vice versa, I feel like there's some sort of like karma tied into this, like that goes back to, you know, other past lives, okay? So it's like healing something in the home life, okay? A home life connection. Alright, so let's get Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising shadow work message for Leo. Advice here, please, Holy Spirit, for Leo in regards to the shadow work message. What advice do you have for Leo? Okay, so authority, yeah. Okay, so I feel like somebody's needing to initiate something here for themselves, okay? If this is, you know, compromising and sharing expression, you know, expressing yourself to someone else or another, like close to home, I feel like you're needing to initiate that here, because you also had say what you mean at the beginning, okay? So authority is here, which says the frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. So there's that compromise, okay? There's that sharing and compromise, but also saying what you mean at the same time, okay? So on the bottom you have integration number 30, which supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life, okay? So I feel like this is that compromise. This is coming together here and making peace, right? That's what I feel like from this, okay? So let's get one more here, please, Holy Spirit, for Leo. Yo, like if I do that one more time. All right, so let's get one more here for Leo, please, Holy Spirit. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Advice for Leo in regards to the shadow work message. Okay, that one wanted to hop up at me. Divine Masculine, number 22. Which supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Okay, so again, with kindness and wisdom. All right, so yeah, it's like it is still standing in your truth. It's still speaking your truth, but it's doing it from a place of love at the same time. Okay, it's doing it from a place of understanding from another person's perspective. Okay, so it's like, you know, kind of putting yourself in their shoes at the same time, but still honoring yourself. Okay, it doesn't mean you have to compromise who you are. All right, it just means this is making peace with somebody else and having an understanding with them, okay? And allowing bygones to be bygones is what I feel like ultimately, okay? But I feel like that's, you know, that's definitely what's needing to be moved through here. So, all right, so on the bottom is conception, number 16. All right, which invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of the space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Okay, so I feel like maybe for some of you, you're wanting to bring peace to something here, okay? And it's a matter of figuring out that you don't have to sacrifice who you are in order to do this, okay? You really don't. So this is what I have for you, Leo. I wish you all much love. I wish you much luck, and I will catch you another time. Thanks.